You're listening to Opinions and Beer. I prefer mead. You sent me to hell, Jason.
I really just want to make everybody jealous.
I'm a person from Earth.
Listen, what are we talking about?
I reckon it sounds like Opinions and Beer.
You can do it, Dingo.
Oh, I'm good.
You're the smartest dumb guys I've ever met.
You're missing the best interview ever.
Riri.
A what?
A cure.
A curiri?
A cure. Oh god, this is so hard.
A Curio Iceland?
A curiri.
Hello, I'm Adam.
A curiri.
I'm Adam.
You're stupid.
I'm with Keenan.
And I'm Keenan.
This is Opinions and Beer.
And
we're back. We're back from my vacation. I was on vacation. A lot of
I was at work.
The past episodes have been pre-recorded throughout the previous month, and so we're back.
While I worked.
Fresh episode. Back from my vacation from Disney World. It was fun.
It was
fun.
Yeah.
In fact, that brings us to
one doesn't go to Disney and have a bad time.
I have a story about today's beer of the day. So I was in Epcot, roaming around. I went over to the Norwegian, the Viking area, the Iceland area, and got myself a beer there. That's the beer we're having today. Reason why I have today's beer of the day is because I party fouled at Disney World. I was roaming along. I went and grabbed a Canadian beer, had the Iceland beer in my hand, was drinking the Canadian beer, was saving the Iceland beer a little bit. I had a few sips from it. Had about like maybe a quarter, a fourth, or half. Maybe I had half the beer. Sat it down on what I thought was a stable structure. Looked to be stone. Ended up being wobbly plastic. It fell over into the grass. And here we are. So today's beer of the day is an import porter. It's an imported beer it's Einstok Toasted Porter from Akavuk, Iceland.
Okay, no, not even. That wasn't even close.
Akureyri, Iceland.
Akureyri.
Einstok. Are we even saying that right? Einstok.
Einstok. Surf and looter.
It is a Baltic porter brewed with Icelandic roasted coffee.
With clean notes of toffee and dark chocolate, this Baltic porter is roasty and rich, offering a medium body body that is robust yet smooth on the palate. Toasted and chocolate malt gives it a sinister black color, but its easy to drink taste will have you believing that there's no more need to be afraid of the dark.
Oh. Don't be afraid of the dark beers, guys.
I want to be afraid of the dark beer.
This is a Viking on it. Which actually fits our theme this month because Vikings are the original pirates.
Are they, though?
Kind of.
Really?
You don't think it's so?
Yeah, a little bit.
Vikings? From Iceland. Vikings from Iceland.
Yeah, they kind of...
Which are green. Is that funny?
They went and
I always think that's funny that Iceland's green and Greenland's ice.
I think that's because of the Vikings. They named it Iceland so people would think that it's all icy and they wouldn't go there, but it's actually green.
And they named Greenland?
Yeah.
Because it's ice and they wanted to trap people there?
Yeah, make people go there. I don't know. I think that's just... I don't know if that's ever been confirmed. That sounds like... That's just like the old wives' tale. It is freaking sinisterly black.
Yeah, the beer is black.
Na-na-na.
This beer is really black. I had it on tap. This is in a can. They serve it on tap at Disney World.
That sounds
so
good.
It's like the best way to drink it. Because obviously on tap is the freshest, best way to preserve beer and drink beer. And therefore, hopefully it tastes. Had a decent head at first. It's kind of going away for me. Yeah. It looks very carbonated. The carbonation looks...
Yeah, and you see, that's the thing, like, the carbonation in beers is so different. It's so up to the brewery that, like, you know, I get to the point where I miss a really carbonated beer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Like, this may go down like freaking. It looks like Dr. Pepper right now. It really freaking does.
It does look like Dr. Pepper.
And that's how I always explain it to people who only drink like Bud Light and Coors. I'm like, I like that kind of beer that when you pour it in a glass, it looks like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, just give me my piss water.
My piss water. Yeah. Oh man. So I'm not too for. This is 6% in alcohol by volume. It's available year round. I think anyone can get. This is probably in the import section. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, it smells great.
Smells good. You want to go ahead and try this beer?
No, I want to wait many moments.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try this beer.
Well, I'm gonna wait. No, I'm joking. Definitely taste the roastiness.
Yes.
I taste the Balticness. No, I'm joking.
Taste of Iceland.
Yeah, it totally tastes like Iceland, man. I know what I'm talking about here.
This now I believe they make two big beers. Einstok or whatever. They make they make a white ale as well as this. This is the Toasted Porter is more of their newer beer. Their newest lineup. Because used to I think you could only get the white ale. It definitely tasted better on tap.
Did it? Yeah.
But I think as this describes right here, no need to be afraid of the dark. So I feel like they were aiming for
a drinkable dark beer.
like a drinkable dark beer. I think this almost tastes like what Guinness should taste like.
I think Guinness tastes like what Guinness should taste like. Except for that nitrous Guinness. I don't want to talk about that ever again. But I think Guinness is just fine, sir. And Guinness feels attacked. And,
But I don't know. The flavor isn't that strong when you from the can.
Yeah, at first it's like, for a split second I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be nice and strong. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it fades rather quickly.
I've noticed that to be the case with a couple of beers we've had so far. Like, what's with people just trying to go light on their flavors? They're scared of, like, people not liking their shit, I guess.
Well, obviously this is notes of it.
Yeah, notes of it.
These are notes of toffee and chocolate and.
Well, I don't want like huge taste of toffee and chocolate. I just like my stout, or my porter, or
Easy to drink taste with a medium.
I want the
medium
taste
body.
to be there for a moment, so I.
Well, it
can
says medium
acknowledge
body. So it's obviously not going to be heavy. I guess it is medium. It's not light. It's
Yeah,
not,
I guess-
it's not like there's no flavor.
Yeah, it is. It is right on the mediumness.
This is exactly what it's advertising, and what it's advertising is kind of your basic porter.
6% alcohol.
I mean, it's advertising
Your
a basic porter, and that's
It
what you
is.
get.
Yeah, you would think though that it's gonna be some crazy hardcore freaking porter from Iceland that only like the hardcore Vikings can handle, but it's just drinkable for the whole family, including the children.
Have you not seen people from overseas like drinking like they don't. I mean, they have good beers.
Yeah.
It looks like Belgium has the best beers, but it looks like all the other countries that you'd think would have like be strong in beer tasting, like they all like
A junk loggers.
no, not a junk lagers, but like their beer is just different. It's not this strong. I think America actually has taken beers and really ran with them.
Yeah.
You
We're
know.
like 20% alcohol.
I don't know. It's just. I think America is definitely at the forefront of making really good stouts and porters,
Yeah.
and other countries are still in the like red ales. They're still in like the red ale.
Yeah, and
thing, like,
the pale ales.
Yeah, like the pales and the Belgians, and not necessarily the darker beers. Or darker beers. I hate to say it, but America has that shit down. We are making...
Which is ironic, because I got into drinking craft beers because I thought it was, like, cooler because it was, like, European. Like, fuck your American bitch water beer. I like that import shit. But now it's...
Which brings me...
Yeah.
To
the heinous way that you required these beers. Is that where you're
No.
going?
No, it brings me to the fact that when I was at Disney World, running around Epcot, the best beer I had at Epcot in that world, the world of beers running around, was from the America section, and it was a maple bacon stout.
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit was good.
I'm so
Holy
curious
shit.
about that. Like, could you taste the bacon?
Well, I think it tastes like maple bacon.
Yeah.
Some like maple syrup, I guess. Maybe like sugar. Yeah, that's what it is. No,
Or like sweet and salty.
Nah, yeah, I can't explain it. I guess I shouldn't have brought it up. I can't explain it. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
but there's a lot of good beers in Disney World, and this was one of them. This is one of the good beers. So I hate to give it the 5 I'm about to give it, because this is one of the best beers at Disney World.
Wah, wah. Which I'm sure you give it a 6 or 7 on tap, maybe.
Yeah, 7, 8, 7. I just had Morocco. Well, no. Actually, I just had that maple bacon. So, I mean, it was really good. It was really good at Disney World. I can't explain. On tap, it was really good.
The level of carbonation that appeared bubbling out of my glass as soon as I first poured it, compared to actually how carbonated it is, rendered me disappointed.
It's carbonated.
I know, but I thought it was literally going to be like have the bite of a Dr. Pepper. You know, I did that to myself by just like, because it like, you know, it looked like it, but then it's just like, oh.
Now all the beers that we're doing the next 8 episodes at least, are up to 8 episodes, are all from Florida. I smuggled them in like a pirate. I smuggled these beers. Smuggled 8 beers from Florida.
He was almost caught. Had to kill a man.
Had to kill a man.
Yeah.
No, we stopped.
It was a police officer.
Well, I figured that Total Wine has, because our Total Wine has a Texas beer section.
As soon as you hit,
I figured Florida's Total Wine would have a Florida beer section.
So like as soon as you hit like what's the next state over? Alabama. You drove through Alabama. Like,
yeah.
As soon as you hit Alabama, did you start like getting nervous?
No.
You know?
No. I should have. No.
Open the hood. We're putting the beer underneath the engine. They'll never find it there.
Disney World's crazy. Today is Entertainment Tuesday, so a lot of entertainment news we're about to get into. I'm probably gonna dive back into my Disney trip for the fun of it, but I want to get into some entertainment news first, and then we'll get into Disney World. Or should I do Disney World and then let's do entertainment news first?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you about my trip. But so big news today.
Yeah.
The day of the podcast, whenever you're listening to it, who knows what happened?
Today's Monday here.
Today may be Tuesday, but
It may be Tuesday. Oh yeah, it's still okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we're releasing.
who knows what today is?
Scratch what I said.
No, it's fine. You can say whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's Friday.
this week, the week of this podcast, the new Spiderman trailer dropped. So we're gonna take a look at this trailer. If you haven't seen Endgame, skip ahead. I don't know how far. Skip ahead a minute or 10 minutes.
We're like skip ahead 3 minutes.
Skip ahead 3 minutes. We're gonna react to this trailer of what's going on.
Which starts with Tom Holland saying,
Everywhere
"Oh,
I
this
go,
one doesn't have the
I
Tom
see his
Holland
face.
message." Oh, you already.
Yeah, everywhere I see his
I miss
face.
him.
Yeah, I miss him too.
Ironman's dead.
I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
Oh, shit. He has that suit still.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs. Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
What do you mean?
Does he have that suit the whole time?
No, like the whole movie?
No,
what's
that?
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him,
That's Nick Fury.
I want to talk to him.
Look.
Yeah, go back.
Fury's calling you.
Questions after the trailer. Sir.
Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
Heads up. Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
Okay. Well, we have to react to the trailer.
Question though.
Yeah.
This is a technical question. Are you sure they can hear it?
Yeah.
Viewers and stuff.
What do you mean they can't hear it?
I don't know.
I just
I
turned
never
it
said that they can. I was just
turned it
wondering
on.
if they can.
I just turned it on.
What do you mean?
Can they hear you?
I don't know. I guess.
You're so far away all the time.
I know.
Nick Fury's calling
Because
Spiderman.
I don't want to override you because I'm just the co-host.
Nick Fury. Oh my God, Nick Fury. Nick Fury is calling Spider-Man.
Oh, I love that. I don't want to answer it. You answer. I don't want to talk to him. Well, if you don't answer, then I have to talk to him. Yeah.
What up, Darks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me.
Reminds me when I first fell in love. You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man.
Oh shit!
This is Mr.
Look! He's in his old suit. He doesn't have Iron Spider.
No, I think that's a suit that they. He goes to Europe without any form of fashion of Spider-Man gear at all, and I think that's something like somehow Nick Fury gets the old suit to him.
Oh, is that what happens?
And I don't think it is. I think it's there's like a slight change to it. There's a slightest difference, and I don't know if that's like like failed alternate memories or something like that. Like I'm not remembering properly, but I think there's like more black in that suit.
In this one?
Yeah.
Like
it's blue.
Oh, you see, yeah, that's just no. And again, I think it could have been just like coloring because of camera angles and shit like that. Like, it's best seen in the other trailer when he's like flying over the bridge or doing some crazy shit like that.
Oh yeah.
I swear, like there's black like on his arms. And shit, like
so right here, you see that he sees Mysterio.
Yeah. Which
let's go right here.
Let's watch
this is Mr. Beck.
We could use someone like you on my world.
Your world? Beck is from Earth, just not ours.
Oh snap!
So many things to talk about with that. Oh my god! And like I told you earlier today, like, and this is probably not gonna happen, but like. Oh man, I don't know. It's just there's no point in this. There's nothing that led me to believe this other than it'd be really cool if later there would be less copyright bullshit, and this is leading to like Sony and Disney being more cooperative together.
Apparently, they only have
their stuff.
I think they have 5 more movies.
Which one? Spider-Man?
In the contract.
Like Disney only has Spider. Well, I thought that they only had like 5 in total.
Oh, is it 5 in total? I think
he only has like 1 more movie after this.
Why?
Because they're gonna have a
no. Are the standalone? The standalones aren't considered Marvel, are they?
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, the standalones aren't Sony at all. No, they're Disney's Marvel.
No, Sony's over it though.
No,
Sony's still over it.
No,
the standalones.
Only like for the profit, not like any form or fashion of
no
creativity.
Because members, because they're allowed to like
say what can and cannot happen in the movies and shit.
Something like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean like they're in the background. Like they're not. Like this shit's being shot by Disney producers and Disney directors and Disney writers and Disney actors and just Disney all day.
Okay.
Yeah. And Sony's just like send me the check.
So they only have like 1 more after this.
Let's say That's Civil War, Civil War, Homecoming, Infinity War. Yeah, I think the grand total was 6 movies, and they're gonna have three standalone Spider-Mans, and him being Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame, and that's it.
So he has one more standalone.
But contracts change and
No,
stuff
but I thought that he was doing him and Doctor Strange were gonna team up.
Maybe shit's changed. Like who was it? There's only supposed one of them. I can't remember. But like one of those dudes was only supposed to be on for like 1 or 2 movies, and then they just signed up for like 20 more.
I don't know.
I don't remember who.
You're blowing my mind.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
Man, Dark Phoenix looks like trash. I just wanted to bring that up.
It doesn't look like trash.
It
doesn't
does.
look. It does not look that great. It looks like literally, and there's key elements that are like in both these movies, but it looks like it's gonna go like. It's gonna be as disappointing as one of the Fantastic Fours.
I think the runtime is like 70 minutes or something.
Oh my god, I can't stand short ass movies. Like, we just broke an hour, we're done.
They rushed it, apparently. They rushed the fucking scene.
Yeah, because like they're running out of time because like at this point like Disney's already bought them. They're just lucky that like the deal like this is back in like 2018. Disney already bought them. They're just lucky that the deal doesn't like thoroughly go through and like all the dotting the T's and crossing the I's.
Wasn't Dark Phoenix was supposed to come out like a year ago?
Yeah,
it's been pushed back so much.
It really has.
The reshoots and all kinds of stuff. And then on top of that, later this year still that we're getting New Mutants? So Fox has another
and
movie
these are
coming out.
all going to be just slapped together. And what's it even matter? Why are they even trying when like their universe is going to be just completely dropped from scrap? And I'm like, yeah, their universe is going to be completely dropped, and Marvel's going to rebuild it from scrap.
Yeah. Let's continue.
Snap to our home in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do. You're coming with us.
Multiverse.
This isn't really that much of an. They both Bruce and I've had this conversation with so many people. Banner and the Ancient One were trying to say over and over in game that when you go back in time, you're going back in time in the multiverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even Tony said it in one scene.
Yeah.
When he was trying to disprove.
Well, it's like a lot of people that have seen Endgame did not get that.
Yeah, they missed it.
I know. They're just like, no, man, blah, 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 this and that. And I was like, no, pay attention now.
No, that's why. That's why he made those wristbands to stay within their verse.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. But every time they went somewhere, basically they had to return the stones to keep because the stones.
But the stones aren't. Now this is.
Well, no, if the stones don't get returned, their verse ends.
Yeah.
So so basically what she said in that scene, what they're trying to show was that you could end their universe by not returning the stones. That's why the stones had to be returned because if they don't get returned, you end that universe. Well,
I think it would create like she said that sinister. She used other words. I don't feel like remembering. She been like sinister shit would happen, and they would have no way to protect it. Like there's literally
it showed black.
Yeah,
when she was showing what would happen, it ends.
But it's the words. Like that was just for dramatic effect. I think it's the words she used. Like catastrophic shit will happen, and we won't have any way to defend ourselves, or something like that.
That's not true.
I can't remember it all.
She literally said that the Infinity Stones are what
keeps time and space.
Something like that.
Going or something like that. Point is we don't have Infinity Stones in the MCU now, like in our timeline. They were destroyed by Thanos. And in the current MCU timeline, there aren't Infinity Stones. Yeah. But time is still going.
But I guess they just can't be removed from a time. Because that multiverse ends.
Well, no, I think that...
in the past.
I think that it's going to be that with the Infinity Stones gone, kind of like... like Thanos was waiting for certain villains to be gone and Asgard to be destroyed before he did his thing. Now with the Infinity Stones gone, there's going to be certain villains that are like, now that they're gone, I can wreck shop and shit like that.
Oh, you think maybe
Galacticus?
You think maybe she might have been wrong or something, and that with the Infinity Stones gone,
no,
that's what's causing the rifts between verses
can imply that more serious threats could attack with given the absence of the Infinity Stone.
Okay,
I think that's what she meant.
If you're saying that.
I barely remember her exact quote now, so
you have to see it again.
Yeah.
You got to make sure it passes fucking Avatar.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
So
I heard it. It's so close. It's going to.
It just passed Titanic.
Yeah, it's
number 2 right now.
Yeah.
11 days. It took 11 days.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to pass.
Titanik, I think it said it had
got there like the other year.
235 days.
Yeah.
Titanic had 235 days. I think Avatar hit in like 70-something days.
Oh, well, see, this will...
and we are at 11 days, and it's number 2.
So it's going to get...
11 days.
It's going to be surpass Avatar in like 5 or 10 days, so...
All right, let's continue this. Sandman, Hydro Man.
What about Thor?
What's the...
Off-world.
Captain Marvel. Unavailable. I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
I love that line so much.
I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Like, we're past that. We're past the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's funny, Nick Fury. I think it is funny. Like, you know, they've never even tried to address where the other Avengers are in other movies. And I think this is the first time they've ever, like, brought up the other heroes. Like, what about them?
No, I feel like there was one... Like Ant-Man, no. Yeah, well, like one of them was like in Ant-Man, they're like, why don't we call the Avengers? And Hank Pym's like, fuck those guys.
Oh, really?
I mean, that doesn't really count as explaining where they are, but it counts of why they didn't get a hold of them. And there's another one. I think Ant-Man was just the major one.
But yeah, but you rarely see it though.
Or like kind of like where
like Winter Soldier, you didn't hear it in Winter Soldier at all.
Yeah, no, see that I think you do. Like, where is everybody? Well, half of them, Thor is off planet. No one knows where the Hulk is. Fucking Black Widow's busy.
Iron Man could have helped. In Winter Soldier, Iron Man was available.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I don't know where Iron Man was.
Yeah, but you know.
And then, anyways, but
yeah, branching.
But yeah, you seen Sandman, Hydro Man. Who's the
Fireman? His name's Fireman.
No. Molten? Is it Molten? Molten?
His name's Pyro.
Molten Man?
He's the mutant Pyro. No.
But let's see.
What do you want?
Mysterio. Water Man? No.
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel.
No, I love
MJ,
this part too.
I'm Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
So at this point, Flash Thompson is the only person who doesn't know that Spider-Man's Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Is that true?
Well, like
I can't see him being Venom. That must be
exactly, man. That sucks.
They must never. I don't think they're ever going to have Flash Thompson as a Venom. They can't. He doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense as him.
But you know, out of all of its flaws and the amount of shit that people talk on it, you know who would have made a great Venom for that? Like the Flash Thompson and the Amazing Spider-Man.
I can't remember him.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's just a guy. He wasn't like no big name actor or anything.
Okay.
He's just, but I'm just saying, like, I could see that because he's like he was a douche, like straight up. I'll fucking beat your ass and stuff.
What does the original Flash Thompson look like now?
I don't know, but like
from the first Spider-Man from Sam Raimi,
he'd be. Oh no, he's too Richie boy. He didn't fit the whole like Flash Thompson wasn't like a rich. Was he rich in the comics?
That's what the new one is.
No, but the first one was he was like, oh, look at my car, and he had that fucking that haircut, and I just want to punch his face. And, you know? Okay. Yeah, no, he never straight up was like, oh, my daddy's so rich.
I guess they've revamped Flash Thompson a few times.
Yeah, and I think the middle one would have been the best Venom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Hardy's a good Venom though. For
really
original Venom.
Yeah. They should have.
Soldier Venom.
All they had to do was just like, because and that's another thing, and they're getting this. They made Eddie Brock a reporter and Venom because I guess like no one wants to do their homework, and Eddie Brock was a reporter in Spider-Man 3. He was like never a reporter in the comics, was he?
Yeah. I
never came across like I had plenty of comics. Was he?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Eddie Brock. That's right. How do you think he met him?
Because he had a class. He was a smart jock
Eddie Brock?
and shit.
He didn't go to school with.
Yeah, he did.
Not the original.
Not
the
he didn't go.
Venom.
He didn't go to.
The original.
He
Venom,
didn't go to original high school.
Venom did not go to college with Spider-Man
because the original Venom.
He met him at Daily Bugle.
What?
He met Venom at the Daily Bugle.
Did he?
Yes. That's legit.
Okay. Well, like, all right. In the comics I read, he was in a science class with Peter Parker.
Which one?
I don't fucking remember.
Not the original.
Okay. I believe you.
Not the Todd McFarlane.
Why are you trying to attack me? Todd McFarlane, isn't that the guy that made Spawn?
He's the one that made Venom.
Oh, man. That is news to me.
What?
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he created the idea for Venom.
He's just like basically like if Spawn's cape fell off of Spawn and turned black.
That's what I think. That's what it is. He's into like these black.
He's like, you know, when they're pitching ideas for Spawn, like, what if his cape can like form into different shit and like blah 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 and be amorphic? And they're like, no, that's too ridiculous. Like, whatever, I'll do that later with another superhero.
In Marvel.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, so eventually back to the trailer.
But this is my responsibility.
Mysterio looks so good.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes people die.
Oh my god.
What's up?
I always feel like I'm put.
Why is he wearing glasses?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
I bet.
Oh, they're sunglasses. You can barely tell right there, but they are.
Oh my god.
Is he looking at destruction or is he looking at nothing?
What it shows, split second after he says, "Oh my God," God knows that's not what he's looking at.
Okay, yeah, right when he says, "Oh my God," it shows this
massive destroyed
destruction.
city.
Is he looking at something or is it just like, is that a fake out moment?
Oh, that's a fake out moment for sure. Like what he's looking at, I'm pretty sure it's probably dramatic.
For some reason,
serious.
when I first watched the trailer, for some reason I thought that those goggles were like showing that like somehow Mysterio is like putting everyone in a daze to see destruction, and there's not actual destruction going on.
Oh man, that's what I'm debating, whether or not this
that's what I'm debating.
alternate Earth Mysterio actually has powers, or is he like the Mysterios in the comics?
Yeah, and are we going to see two Mysterios?
No.
At some point, are we going to see a
I think
bad
it has
Mysterio?
to do with like this dude, whatever. You know, because of like
apparently Spider-Man doesn't
exist.
exist. Spider-Man doesn't exist in his.
And I don't think
Earth.
a Mysterio exists on our Earth.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, like whatever the hell his name is. Let's say
it's Quentin Beck and
Quentin Beck. Okay, well then Quentin Beck doesn't become Mysterio in the main MCU timeline.
Okay.
Then this Quentin Beck from Earth. I don't want to call it Earth 2. That's some DC shit. You know, it's like Earth 6169.
Okay.
Yeah, like I looked it up. The number for the MCU is Earth 199999.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
I thought it was Earth 616.
No, Earth 616 is the comics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or 636 or I don't know.
What's Earth 1? Have they ever been to Earth 1?
Probably. Yeah. Like man. All right, but let's continue because there's.
I always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
I was hoping to maybe get.
You're going to step up or not?
Before it's
Out of here! Get on the jet! Who are you? I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man.
Jet blew up.
New plan!
Oh yeah. See, like I'd like to believe that Flash like they're not gonna like everyone knows but Flash. Like Flash, there's probably gonna be a little gimmick joke where like Flash is the last one on board. Like everyone's gonna run around knowing that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, and at the end he's gonna be like, Peter Parker's Spider-Man? Be like, yeah, dude, this is old news. Keep up.
Oh man,
that kind of joke, you know.
So you think
everyone knows. Ned knows. MJ knows. Aunt May knows.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
That's it.
Everyone, of course, Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. Nick Fury knows.
Mysterio knows.
I guess Tony Stark doesn't count. Everyone knows.
Mysterio knows.
Mysterio just comes out the gate knowing and shit. Yeah. So everyone knows, and I think that is a little nod. That's the same level of nod towards Peter Parker revealing himself on CNN in the comics as it is Captain America whispering Hail Hydra in the elevator as a nod towards Captain America going evil on that one arc. And these are subtle, these are the cinematic universe's versions of these events. You know.
What do you think about the rumor? Or the rumor.
The MJ rumor.
Yeah, the MJ rumor. The MJ, which that's not Mary Jane.
I know, but that's why it's just I can't even remember her real name
MJ.
now. Her name's something. Her name's not blah 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 Fury. So
is Fury his last name or for real?
Oh man. Well, it is in the comics. I don't know about this guy here. He's just everyone calls me motherfucking Nick Fury.
So is Nick she could change her last name.
She could just. See, they say what her name is in Homecoming.
You never see her parents though.
My name's.
Have you seen her parents yet?
No, but I can't remember what her name is. That's her initial. Whatever her name is, it's not Mary Jane.
Yeah.
But what is it?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. It's is it Michelle?
But is MJ Nick Fury's daughter?
J could be her middle name.
Nick Fury's daughter.
It could be MJF. MJ Fury. What? No, this is just that's too easy of a cop out. That's just coming out of the asses of geeks and what.
Well, they're just
pulling that out their ass.
That might be Sony's doing. If Sony's in charge of this, they can do all kinds of dumb stuff.
Sony is in no way far. Sony doesn't have a say so in Spiderman.
Yes, they do
whatsoever until Disney is done with them.
No, they have a say in Spider-Man.
I don't think so.
They do.
Well, even if they do, they don't have that much of a say. Sony can be like, well, we want this and this to happen, and Disney will be like, well, tough shit.
It's so crazy. How did he come?
So do you think that
I'm more interested in how Mysterio ended up on our Earth.
See, that has to do with I think. See, another thing. Oh, dude, another thing. All right. Also. When he says the snap ripped a hole in the fabric of the universe and blah blah blah, I think he's referring to the snap of Thanos destroying the Infinity Stones. Not any of the snaps other than that. Not the snap that destroyed half of.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know about that snap, does he?
He knows about all the snaps. At this point,
all of them.
Of course. Obviously, he wasn't around for one of those snaps, and he technically came back immediately after the third snap. Okay. But he'd been told about it, and
so you think
he would have looked into that?
Did every snap create a different universe?
No, I think and it didn't create a different universe. It's just the whole thing with the Ancient One talking about the consequences of there being no Infinity Stones. And then a snap brings somebody from another universe into our universe. That snap, I bet you, is the one that destroyed the Infinity Stones.
Did it bring him, or is there an opening somewhere that he went through?
Well, you know what I mean. It resulted, and like I said, she was saying that in the absence of the Infinity Stones, it will fuck with time and space.
If it doesn't visually show me how Mysterio got to our Earth, I will be upset.
Yeah, he better not be there just like that. One scene he isn't there. It better not happen off camera.
There needs to be a flashback or something. Him talking about what happened.
Yeah, no, like, oh man, like here's what happened. Like,
yeah, he's from a different Earth.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? How's he on our Earth now? What does that mean? The snap.
I don't think you see it. I bet you all you get is you may get an in-depth explanation, but I don't think you see it.
You need some kind of visual for that.
I know, right? Like a tear,
especially after Endgame, like covered all holes. Like all Marvel movies can't have holes anymore.
Yeah, I know. Like, we're talking about like literal holes.
No, like, any
like
holes
holes to slip through.
Holes in like plots.
And
like because
Endgame was like they went 22 movies and everyone's like, look at these plot holes, look at these plot holes, and Endgame's like, no, you think they're plot holes? We've been planning this the whole time. You know?
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Crazy.
Oh man, speaking of yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You said speaking of.
I know. And then I didn't have anything.
So, what do you think the Spider-Man box office is going to be?
It's going to be high because, like, it's not going to be like, you know, beating Titanic high maybe, but it's going to be high because everyone's still coming off the high from Endgame, and they want more, you know?
Yeah.
People are going to be jonesing by this point. I'm already getting there.
July?
Yeah.
July. I have tickets. I bought tickets already for July 1st.
Damn, really? Yeah.
They're already out.
Well, do you think, what's the actor's name that plays Venom?
Or is it? Yeah. Oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Do you think Tom Hardy's Venom is going to end up in Dark Avengers?
Hopefully.
And that would only happen if what I'm saying is true. Like, this multiverse, like, like, imagine Mysterio's from Sony's Spider-Verse. Okay? And they're allowing Mysterio to come over to a different universe, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, there's 3 right now, right?
What?
Multiverses.
In the Spider-Verse or the MCU?
MCU.
Yeah, there's 3. Yeah. 4 counting. And I think this one is going to have nothing to do with those 3. Like, wait. Yeah, I think he's from a 4th one.
So there's the main one. That's 1.
Yeah. There's the
Loki's.
Loki, yeah.
Because Loki took it in. He took one somewhere
and
else.
then there's Captain America's.
And there's Captain America's.
And I think Mysterio's not from any of those.
I think he's from a 4th one.
Which is the Sonyverse.
You think so?
Yes. And
then are they going to add the Foxverse?
Oh, yeah, dude. I think that this is kind of, and don't get me wrong, this is interesting, and I love like fiction having to do with multiverse and shit like that. But it's an easy cop out. Oh, we're from an Earth where there are mutants, and it was a different Earth, and it's not your Earth, and that's why you haven't heard about mutants until just now.
I mean, is that a cop out or just how they get around the?
No, it's not necessary. You can't call it a cop out because what other fucking option do they have? You know. But it's an easy.
Starting over.
It's an easy.
They have to reboot.
It's an easy fix.
They have to reboot the MCU.
Yeah, they really freaking would. Like, yeah, because it's like, why haven't we heard about mutants this whole time? They weren't interesting enough to us. You know, like, oh, they've been there doing their own thing, but like, you know, Cap and Iron Man didn't care.
They didn't care.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, Magneto and Professor X have been battling this whole time, but Cap and Iron Man are like, look, what we're doing is so much more important. No. But I think that's going to, that's the only way, because you can't have Dark Avengers without Venom, and you can't have, Venom without Sony being on board with it. And if Sony's on board with with all this shit, then it may be, like, Disney and Sony may have talked out this plot with the multiverse in the MCU, and that literally being a direct freaking pipeline to Sony properties.
Yeah.
Because they've already, established that they're willing to negotiate, via Spider-Man, so.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, what the fuck would be the point in doing a Spider-Verse without Spider-Man? Like, they can do an animated Spider-Man, but they can't. Wait,
they're not gonna do this. Wait, are you saying there's gonna be more Spider-Mans?
No, I'm saying they did the Spider-Verse because they know that they have a relationship with Disney, who is doing Spider-Man, which they own. It's a weird situation. Like,
who did Spider-Verse?
Sony.
They did do that?
Yeah. That's why it was animated, because they can't touch a live-action Spider-Man because Disney has...
Interesting.
It's like they let Disney borrow the rights to Spider-Man. But ironically, even though Spider-Man is Sony's, while Spider-Man is under Disney, these contracts, Sony can't use a live-action Spider-Man. They can't do their own Sony Spider-Man with Tom Holland. And as a matter of fact, they can't do their own Sony live-action Spider-Man with a different actor and shit. They can't do a live-action Spider-Man because they let Disney do a live-action Spider-Man. But because they let Disney do a live-action Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man's Disney's, but it's also Sony's, you know. And it's like it's 100% Sony's property, but Sony can't touch it because it's like they let like if there are two kids with toys and shit, they let the Billy down the road borrow Spider-Man. Now they can't fucking play with Spider-Man because Billy down the road still has it.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, there you go. But they have the animated version of Spider-Man they can still play with.
You think
they basically, because Billy Down the Road has their Spider-Man action figure,
what happens
they
when they
drew
run out?
one on a piece of paper and cut it out.
What happens when they run out of
ideas and shit?
No, when they run out of the contract.
Again, they may have already renegotiated. Because I do recall it being only 5. No, it was 6 films because it was Civil War, 2 Avengers, and 3 standalone Spider films. But, like, the same conversation that they... And this is all, like, 100% speculation. Like, I haven't heard anything online that suggests this. This is just, like, kind of just my hopes, you know? Mm-hmm. But while they were talking about the direction the MCU is going to go with multiverses and how that could, like I said, keep saying, lead to a direct pipeline to the Sonyverse. Mm-hmm. They could in that same conversation renegotiated the contract of Spider-Man.
That's intense.
I know. It's like all this happened in my head, and it's just like again, no notion whatsoever anywhere's out there in the web or anything that this is happening, other than my suspicion.
Who's in? You would need for Dark Avengers to actually take place because apparently they bought the script for it.
Oh, and also again
because you need Dakin, so that was Fox.
I was going to say that, but they have the rights for that, you know.
Yeah, they do have the rights for Dakin now.
Yeah, which it's great that like I kept on wanting Dakin, but I'm kind of happy now that Fox never did Dakin, and now Disney will. And dude, Endgame.
So you think there's no Wolverine then?
No,
they
can't do like that'd be smart because you ain't got to worry about people be like, well, it's not Hugh Jackman,
right?
Yeah, but and that's almost I'd accept it, but I hope they don't do that. You know,
you want Wolverine?
Yeah, even if only a brief moment to explain more, frugally Dakin's existence. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like just have him for a moment. Let Hugh Jackman do one more fucking just a cameo of like, hey, I'm Wolverine. This is my son. Y'all have fun. Bye.
Go have fun. Bye. Go have fun. Bye.
Yeah.
You think
bringing it to Billy down the road, who has the Spider-Man action figure?
It sucks that we're not gonna see Deadpool with Robert Downey.
You don't know that, like, dude. I heard like in a direct interview of like I think Kevin Feige talking about like everyone's like, oh man, like they're not gonna do Deadpool. They're not gonna do Deadpool. They won't touch Deadpool. Deadpool's rated R. Blah blah blah.
No, I mean you're not gonna see him with like interacting with like Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, because like it's a new crew and shit. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say because they won't touch Deadpool.
No, he'll probably interact with like Spider-Man maybe.
Yeah, that'd be spot on. But Feige's like, I was so pleased to hear him say this, and I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember what he said word for word, but he says something like, I don't know why people are acting like we're not going to touch Deadpool. Like we have plans with Deadpool. You know? Oh. Yeah, that's what he said. Ish. You know.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I don't think he used the words plans with Deadpool, but he's like, nothing's off the table. You know how they speak cryptically in circles and shit. They're like, man, who knows? I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
Any other Marvel stuff?
Asking me any question is pointless. No, but one thing I do want to talk about that I'm looking forward to. This is 100% change in subject. Is there's been and I'm late on the bandwagon. Like I think this news really comes from like my oldest source is from 9 months ago. So yeah, staying current here on Opinions and Beer. Metal Gear Solid does have a director and a script, and they've gone to Paramount Pictures with it, and they're trying to get Konami on board, and so like that's actually happening.
Yes, Zac Efron.
No, man.
Yes. Have you not seen him as the serial killer?
No, what serial killer?
Ted Bundy.
Oh, like you were talking about, like. See, I didn't know if you meant like is it on Netflix?
Yeah, the Netflix movie just came out, and everyone's
I thought it was just
his acting's like
spot on.
Jocelyn, they're saying that he pulled in his inner.
I've seen some videos, just some talk shows of Zac Efron, like literally just on the Late Show or the Graham Norton Show, and he looked. I don't know what fucking movie he was in the middle of, but he looked edgy as fuck.
Yeah.
Did he have a beard and as whatever the fuck? What serial killer was it? John Wayne Gacy? Ted Bundy. Did Ted Bundy have a beard?
No.
Did he have a beard?
No.
No, he did in this talk show, and I was like, he doesn't look like a college fuckboy right now.
He looked like an older person though.
Yeah.
Let me try to pull up him as Ted Bundy.
But dude, like, why would you ever assume he would make a great Solid Snake?
Because he's what's his name?
Huh.
He's our what's his name? That plays
he's our Kurt Russell.
Yes, our Kurt Russell.
Well, see, like
100% believe
and that's
it.
nothing. Like
some people believe that he's our John Travolta, but I say Kurt Russell.
And Solid Snake was no. Like I was gonna say, Solid Snake was influenced by Snake Plissken, but there are some differences, and there are. But like
what?
Snake Plissken is clean shaved, and Solid Snake always has a kind of scruff going on.
He could have a scruff.
He could have a scruff.
What's yeah? I almost forgot Zac Efron's name. He has such a unique name. I don't know. Maybe he does look like a college guy. I don't know. He's a good actor.
He could be like 45 to 50 years old. He's still gonna look like a frat boy.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Him doing Neighbors does not help his case. No, but like he's come a long way since High School Musical.
He looks like he could be Snake.
Plissken maybe, but not.
He has the acting
Snake.
chops.
I want Christian Bale as Solid Snake.
Why?
Just because, like,
Christian Bale's too skinny.
No, I know, right? He'd have to, but he wouldn't have to bulk up that much. I mean, dude, like
Solid Snake. Zac Efron's bulk.
Well, Solid Snake.
Is he not built? Did you not watch? Even though
Solid Snake isn't
wasn't
like,
a good movie. I wasn't that
Solid
good
Snake isn't Sylvester
what's the
Stallone
surfer movie? Not surfer movie. Lifeguard movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, Solid Snake is not like fucking massive, like fucking
he's a military
Schwarzenegger
guy.
And shit. Yeah, but he's just more like kind of like
Zac Efron.
No, I was gonna say more like yeah, well, it's more like Chris Hemsworth or Chris Evans build and the Avengers and shit. Like that's how Solid Snake is built. You know, he's like cut and like ripped and shit, but he's not like massive. You know,
trying to see if someone's tried to,
or maybe even Robert Downey Jr.'s build. But yeah, Jordan Vogt Roberts is the director. He directed Skull Island. Oh my god, dude! After watching an interview with him, like I believe Metal Gear Solid is in good hands.
Okay.
Man, like he knows his shit. Like he was going so deep into the lore, talking about like what he likes and doesn't like, or what he likes and what he wants, and blah blah, and everything that he knows.
I don't want Oscar. I hate that actor now.
Who?
He's in everything.
Oscar Isaac.
I don't want him. I don't
recall.
I don't like him in Star Wars.
Which one is he? Oh, he's Poe.
Yeah.
No, dude, he's not like. I'd rather Zac Efron than that, because like it does have to be someone who's fucking like looks like a ridiculous superhuman.
Yeah.
You know, like I say Dwayne Johnson for Snake Plissken and Solid Snake. Doesn't look anything like the characters, but that's okay. You throw The Rock in it, and it's going to be a franchise.
Why would they say Oscar Isaac for Snake? Man, that makes no sense.
He would,
This kills me.
And that fucks up my theory, because he would make a atrocious...
But hey, you see that New Mutants is skipping all that. Back to the Marvel stuff, because that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
New Mutants. It's going to be a horror movie.
Yeah, I heard about that. And it's probably going to be it's going to be R-rated, isn't it?
Oh, shoot. New Mutants.
Sick. No.
New Mutant. Oh, there's a trailer?
No, what? It's probably fake.
Let's react to this.
And it's fakeness.
We're reacting to New Mutants.
Fake trailer.
We must have just released this.
No, it's fake.
I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. I want you to respond truthfully. Have you ever hurt someone? Yes. Have you ever experienced anything you'd consider abnormal? Yes. Last question. Do you know what mutants are? Did you know baby rattlesnakes are more dangerous than adult ones? They haven't learned how to control how much venom they secrete. All of you are dangerous. That's why you're here.
I can't remember what actor that is, but famous.
What is this place?
Maybe we could describe what's happening. Oh shit!
This isn't a hospital. It's a haunted house.
You've been through a lot. Get some rest.
You're absolutely right. We should have been describing what was going on. But I was so taken away.
That was so intense.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
what's going on?
So
I can't even describe what just happened. It showed nothing to be afraid of, yet I was scared shitless. It showed Marvel events, but I'm like, oh my god, edge of my seat. The killer's coming for you, run!
Is that Marvel events?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? It showed mutant shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my god, why do I feel like
It was
this
a horror film.
Friday the 13th movie?
This is straight up, it looks like a...
What if it comes out April 13th, ladies and gentlemen? What if it's a Friday? Isn't that... Wait. I told you that was fake as fuck.
No, it was pushed back is why.
Oh, okay.
Because Dark Phoenix was pushed back, so they pushed back New Mutants.
Was April 13th a Friday?
It might have been. Yeah, it was.
Ha! Dude, that would have been creepy as fuck.
Okay, New Mutants got pushed back to August 2nd.
It was going to come out on a Friday the 13th.
But it got pushed to August 2nd.
Bullshit. Probably better than... Oh, yeah, better than anything that's coming out. It's going to be better than Dark Phoenix. Everyone's probably, dodging a bullet by them not doing the Gambit movie. So
yeah.
And I guess that's all that Fox has left before Disney takes over.
That's crazy. Who is that?
Disney might be like, oh man, we're going to keep all that continuity,
Who was that? Charlie Heaton. What else is that guy in? He's in something. Oh, Stranger Things. He's in Stranger Things. That's where I remember him from. That one kid. Well, yeah, it's like a slasher movie. That's a slasher movie, but with fucking Marvel mutants.
I know, right? Dude, that's interesting too.
That's so weird.
They're in some asylum, and the asylum's out to get them, and they're trying to escape or something?
What is it supposed to be?
I could barely follow what was going on.
It's like Fox is like, well, we're losing it, so we might as well just
turns out like that was
crazy.
They should have been doing that the whole fucking time.
Yeah, crazy weird stuff.
Yeah, or just like not afraid to push the envelope. Yeah. No, this is just in the wake of Deadpool. Now they're like they know that they can do the darker, edgier shit.
Let's see, the New Mutants. Magic, Wolfsbane, and other teenage mutants try to come to grips with their superpowers while staying in a secret facility.
Which is like an asylum, basically.
So basically, they're in an asylum, and I guess they're trying to learn their powers, and one of them must be like really just losing their shit with their powers.
Yeah.
This must be what's happening. The fire guy was trapped in a what was that, a washing machine?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
That's crazy.
I wonder if is this based off a story arc of some kind?
Well, there was New Mutant comics. I never read one, but those happened.
New Mutants comic #1 came out in 1983. It had this had Cable in it. I wonder if Cable's gonna make it. Probably not.
Probably was
New Mutants
maybe originally planned that way.
Had Cable.
I think it's Cable put together the New Mutants. Like,
so you think Cable? Well, no, he's not gonna be in it. Maybe.
No.
That'd be cool if he was.
Maybe he comes in at the end, like I'm here to save you. No.
The first trial, the Danger Room. Okay, so this might be a fix on the New Mutants.
Kind of like shit like this kind of happened in the comics, but they're totally taking it to another level.
The Danger, because they're saying the Danger Room. Maybe they're not actually even in an asylum. Maybe it's all like that.
In a danger room?
Well, maybe it's like... Don't they have like a simulator room?
Mm-hmm.
Don't the X-Men have a simulator room? Didn't they fight? Yes, they do.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they fought the Sentinels in the simulator room.
Yes!
Yeah, but what do you think? They're going to like strap people in and force them into a simulation and keep them there for time?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this whole horror event was you have PTSD now, but you're better trained.
That's funny. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's crazy. I can't believe that's even... Wasn't more aware of that.
I know, right? 2 new trailers that we've seen today.
Yeah.
Man, I've seen the Spiderman trailer 4 times now today.
And the New Mutants, that's different. Is that it? That's all the trailers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was gonna talk. I'll bring up just Disney in a separate episode because I have a lot of stuff to talk about that. But you got something to do, Keenan?
Not necessarily. I wanted to get to Little Caesars before they close, but that's in 10 minutes.
Oh, why? What were you doing?
I was gonna get a free pizza, and also I gotta see what time I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're at 1 hour and 2. Are we? You wanna shut it down?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You sure you want to shut it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just
my opinion.
Your opinion. Well, what'd you think about these trailers first? Closing statements.
No, we don't shut it down. No.
Closing statements for your opinion.
Man, like I'm blown away. Like I'm so fucking excited for Far From Home. And like I said, I'm still on that end game high. The goal is to just keep that high going all the way through June and May and fucking just keep it fucking going all the way to July. Damn, that's going to be hard. But yeah, I'm excited, man.
Well, this was Opinions and Beer. We drank Einstok's Icelandic Toasted Porter straight from the heart
from
Iceland, an import.
Well,
it's
no, it's
well, it's Surf Framland.
Akiri. No, it's Surf and Looter. Akiri, Ireland.
Whatever. That's just your opinion. That's fine. Because all we have here are opinions and beer.
Toys.